Planet, so it probably feels pretty good to review something we purchased.
It's nice to. I like to mix it up.
Yeah, we like to keep it normal and not just have like a fully funded beer tube channel. Anyways, today we're looking at the latest in the Planet series. This is Neptune, the Mystic they call it, and this is a 9%, I believe, Imperial Stout, or they don't really say. So it's an ale brewed with, and just get ready to listen.
Take a breath.
Black pepper, hickory bark, dandelion root, why? Spices, molasses, maple syrup, cayenne peppers, star anise, raisins, and dates. I'm done now. I'm for real done. But anyways, it was packaged on 7/10 of 15. Time of recording is 8/3 of 15. John, you brought this one over. Is there anything you know about this? It's the last in the series.
Yeah.
We skipped a bunch because they were
bought it because it was the last in the series.
It's just
I read that and I was like, that sounds like a garbage pile of ingredients. So.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a mouthful. And we just watched Rich's review because we were kind of looking for Joe's King Sue review, and we saw this, and it sounds like he gave it an 8.75, so an 87.5.
It sounded like he liked it more than he thought he was going to as well. So
right, so
at least there's some hope here.
There's a lot of adjunct ingredients in this one. I'm really kind of hoping that we can discern some of them in our tasting notes. But it pours out a pretty opaque black. I mean, I can't see my finger on the other side.
Right.
There's some deep, rich brown hues coming off the sides of the glass. Mocha, khaki head, dissipating quite quickly.
Yep, very.
Maybe even a pinky's worth, not even. Let's go ahead and dive into the nose. So I get that anise immediately.
Yeah, that anise and then the
burnt
roast
chocolate
bitterness,
and roasty bitterness. Jesus, if you told me there was this many ingredients in this beer blindly, I would have not believed you.
I mean, yeah, the burnt...
I do pick up the cayenne pepper.
A little bit, and I think that burnt chocolate translates to probably that molasses a little bit.
I don't pick up hickory bark.
No.
I don't pick up black pepper.
Do you pick up dandelion root? Are you sure?
Fuck no. I don't pick up... I mean, maybe a little bit of molasses, maple, sugary notes, but nothing like they actually... Or maple syrup. They actually made it with said ingredients.
Good thing we had some dandelion root for tasting practice, right?
Yeah, right. I don't get any raisins. I'm just dominated by cayenne pepper and anise, roasted black barley, and
anise
a little bit of
tends
chocolate.
to be really forward on its own.
Did you pick up a second?
Heck no.
It might be interesting to just set one away for 5 years.
Remember that Belgo anise stone we had?
That was amazing.
That was, what, 3-4 years old?
We really like that. Let's go ahead and dive into the taste. I don't hate it. I kind of hate it.
Anise is forward on this one again.
Big booming anise notes.
A little bit of molasses in there. The cayenne is a real slow burn kind of cayenne.
Heat, yeah. I kind of like the heat. I think this is such a fucking mess. And excuse my language, but like, look at that. Look how much text is on this bottle. Dead autofocus though. It's just like, why? Neptune isn't that interesting of a planet.
It sounds like you just gave this beer to an assistant brewer and went, go
hog wild,
go, yeah,
do whatever you want.
What sounds weird like that?
It's okay. Barrel age it.
Barrel age, you're gonna lose a lot of that stuff. And honestly, you could lose a lot of that stuff. Like huck the dandelion root, huck that hickory bark.
Yeah.
Dates. I mean, dark fruits it's generally a stout.
My thought is should this be set aside for a good, I don't know, 3-4 years? I'm not really picking up too much on the alcohol like side of things, so that's, you're not getting any booziness in this.
No, I mean, you could mistake some of the cayenne for booziness a little bit, just because
it just
it's how
doesn't
late
do
it
it
is.
for me. It's just kind of like this beer encapsulates everything that the Planet series has been. A fucking mess. Like, it just could have been done without. It was a hype train to keep people interested in.
How many of those did we like? One for sure.
3 tops.
Yeah, one for sure, and then everything else after that was.
Yeah, you're right. Everything was rather drink Summit type of thing. No offense, Summit, but this just is the nail in the coffin in the Planet series to me. It just looks like a half-assed effort. It looks not really conceptualized very well.
It vibes like a this was marketing's idea, and the brewers just got pulled along.
Yep. Half-assed. Indeed. With that said, it's not a bad beer. It's not something if like you brought this to my house at a Super Bowl party and opened it, I would hate you for it. It's just not something I ever personally seek out. I hope you paid under $2 for it.
I think it's $2.50.
Okay.
Which is what they're all.
Yeah, it's on point. Ratings wise,
I'm gonna give it an 88.
Wow. I'm an asshole. I was giving it an 84. I think to have that lofty of an ingredients list or an adjuncts list,
I think you got to knock it way down.
To have this as your last offering,
you got to know what you're doing if you're going to blend that much together. This is not to say that Bell's doesn't know what they're doing. Obviously,
no, we're not really saying this is a poorly brewed beer.
But when you have that much crud, how are you going to balance that out, man? How are you going to do that? I have no idea. And apparently the answer is just kind of like, don't even put some in the beer and say you did. Maybe.
Or maybe you put microns into it in the grand scheme of things. So yeah, I say we just round out. You said 88, I said 84.
So 86.
Call it an 86. B-level beer. Last ditch effort for the Planet Series. Don't do this again.
Yeah, if you want to try it because it's not going to come back, do that.
It's $2.50.
Don't go into it expecting to have your mind blown.
Yeah. So yeah, we're right on point with the Rich's score.
It gets spicy at the end.
Yeah, I'm kind of hating it. Kind of like don't want to destroy my palate.
If you really want to try a pepper beer, Space Ghost is still on shelves. Just
$6.99 a bottle too. So, peace, guys. Thanks so much for joining, as always, for this channel. It is fun to give you raw, unfiltered opinions.
We're just
seriously.
brutal.
Yeah, fuck it.